All right, everyone. So this is a prediction video. I think the Judgment Day is on their way to breaking up, and they hinted at it in the beginning. We've been talking about this for months now. With it, just things were already beginning to fall apart. Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, they don't seem to be getting along. On this episode of Raw, you had kind of two sides clearly, right? You had Finn and his crew, Liv and her crew, and they were kind of going back and forth with each other, kind of making these, passive aggressive comments. And then you end up having Finn lose the championship. And I think that might be the thing that seals it. With him losing the championship, with him, officially now going to be on the warpath against Damian Priest, what you're going to get is you're going to get Liv Morgan's side of it going, well, we told you not to screw with him, and you screwed with him. Now you lost your championship. So they're not going to really take his side even on this because they've, like I said, they've been doing this kind of passive aggressive stuff towards him because he was doing it to them, right? He was kind of getting into Dom's face and making these little comments and trying to be a leader of the thing, even though his big deal was he didn't want a leader of this thing, right? He wanted it to be just a group of equals, and then he started to try to take on a leadership role. So I think pretty clearly this is heading towards, basically a breakup. This is heading towards a breakup, and Finn's going to get his singles push. And I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. I really enjoyed the newer version of the Judgment Day. I thought the fact that Liv Morgan kind of has this strength in numbers behind her, and I know she still has Raquel and Dominic, but Raquel Rodriguez has added a lot to her character as well. But just the fact that there was such a number advantage over Damian Priest and over Rhea Ripley gave you I think, a better sense. You want your heels to be this kind of force that seems tough to overcome versus a, you know, kind of two equals going head to head. You just don't like. I think the heel just Liv Morgan's character is playing beautifully when she has the odds stacked in her favor. Every time it's kind of a okay, let's put Ripley and her on even footing. It's not that you think, oh, Rhea's got this 100%. It's just it doesn't have the same, like, oh my god, she's walking into a bad thing. Whereas with the Judgment Day, that's what you get. It's like, how is she going to overcome this? That's the kind of vibe you get from it. So I hope WWE finds a way to still kind of keep that aspect, but it looks like, I think they're going to be heading towards a breakup because, you know, maybe it's going to be Raquel, Dominic, and Liv, and that's going to be that version of the Judgment Day, or maybe they're just going to keep, uh, Carlito, Finn, and JD McDonough. Maybe just Finn's going to be out. I have no clue what's going to end up happening here, but the only thing I know is it looks like they're heading for a breakup.